Miss Heidi here, and welcome to my kitchen. Today, I'm going to show you a recipe for spooky deviled eggs. So to make this recipe, you will need at least 6 hard-boiled eggs, a quarter cup of mayonnaise, 1 teaspoon of mustard, 1/8 teaspoon of salt, 1/8 teaspoon of pepper, food coloring, a piping tip, optionally olives, and anything else you'd like to add to your deviled eggs. So let's get started. So before we get started, I wanted to share why these are called deviled eggs. So the term deviled means to fry, boil, or cook something with a lot of seasoning or condiments, which is what we'll be doing with these deviled eggs. So first, we're going to move our eggs aside, and we're going to start with a large bowl of water. You want to make sure that your bowl is going to be big enough to hold all your eggs inside and completely cover them with the water. And then we're going to dye our water with our food coloring. So you can choose what color you would like your spooky deviled eggs to be. I think I'm going to do blue. So go ahead and add your food coloring inside. Looks pretty cool. And mix it up. I think I'm going to add just a little bit more. Okay. That looks pretty good to me. And move this aside. And next we're going to take our eggs. So now we're going to crack them lightly so that we can get these cool designs that you'll see at the end. It's going to kind of look like spider webs. So you're going to take a spoon and one of your eggs, and these are hard boiled, and you're just going to lightly tap your spoon onto your egg to crack it, but don't take the shell off. Okay. And then you're going to put your egg, see all the cracks, inside of your food coloring. And go ahead and do that with the rest of your eggs. All right, so I finished all of my eggs and they're here inside of my food coloring. There. And now you're going to put your eggs in the refrigerator for at least 3 hours or overnight. The longer that you leave them in the food coloring in your refrigerator, the darker the color will be. So it's been a little more than 3 hours now that my eggs have been sitting inside the dye in the refrigerator, and I've peeled most of them so I can show you what the design looks like once they're peeled. And here they are. They make this really cool, almost spider web pattern. They might look like dragon eggs or something really cool. So now I'm going to show you how you can peel your eggs once they're ready. So to peel your egg, you might want to wear some gloves so your fingers don't turn the color of your dye. And then you're going to scoop your egg out of your dye here and pick it up. And then just peel it. And it might be a little tricky because it's all cracked, but just keep working on it. And you can see those cool patterns starting to show, even inside of the shell. There it is. And there's my egg. Once we have all of our eggs peeled, now we have to make our filling. So we're going to take a cutting board and a butter knife with permission and supervision. and a spoon. And we're gonna pick our first egg. I'm gonna pick this one here and lay it flat like that. And then you're gonna cut it in half. Right down the center. That. And you're gonna scoop out the inside and put it into a separate bowl. And then keep your halves set aside. So make sure you scoop out both halves here. And put these aside. And go ahead and do the rest of your eggs. Alright, so I have all of my eggs here in half, and then we can look at the cool patterns one more time. There we go. And then we'll move this aside so we can work on our filling. So here are all of my egg yolks. This is the middle part of my egg. And we're gonna add some stuff to make our deviled eggs. So we're gonna add a couple ingredients to this. We're going to start with some mayonnaise. So we wanna add a 1/4 cup of mayonnaise. There we go. Add that in. And then we're going to add 1 teaspoon of mustard. There we go. Get all that in there. And for our extra spices, we're gonna add some salt and pepper. So 1/8 of a teaspoon of each. And pepper. And you can add anything else that you'd like to add to your deviled eggs. Some people even like to add a little bit of horseradish. That's up to you. So next we're gonna mix this all together. So you wanna crush up your egg yolks and mix everything. And you can taste it and see if you like your filling and add a little bit more salt or pepper or mayonnaise or mustard or anything else until you like the taste. You can even try adding a little bit of paprika or anything else. And we want to keep squishing this until it's nice and unclumpy. So here is my filling, nice and smooth and mixed up. And now you can optionally dye it with food coloring to make your spooky deviled eggs more spooky, or you can put it inside of a piping bag with a piping tip to put into your egg halves, or you can just scoop it in with a spoon. Here is my piping bag with my piping tip, and I'm going to pick my first egg half. Here we go. Looks pretty cool. Then I'm going to put it down and I'm just going to pipe my filling inside. And there we go. There is my spooky deviled egg. and you can keep decorating however you'd like. Here are my deviled eggs. I used a couple different colors and a couple different ways of adding in my filling. So now I'm going to decorate a little bit further and add some olives. Let's see if you can figure out what this is going to create. I'm going to take half an olive here. I'm going to pop it onto this one right here. And I'm going to add some little pieces of olive that I cut up. 1, 2, 3, 4. Any ideas? 5, 6, 7, and 8. It's a spider! I think it goes well with the spider design on the bottom of our eggs, our web design. And I'm also going to add a little piece of olive to the top of my orange ones here. So I'll add it to this one right up here. A little pumpkin! So you can have fun decorating your deviled eggs however you like. Here are all of my decorated spooky deviled eggs. I have my spiders and my pumpkins. And you can decorate them however you'd like. I hope you enjoyed this video and thanks for watching. Bye!